Swing and a miss. Strike one. De La Cruz at third with nobody out. That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Babe Ruth will hit next. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and it's 1-0.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Now the throw to first on the run. Third out, and that ends the. And the batter now, Gunnar Henderson. The pitch. And that's outside. Swing and a miss as he was late. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Jorge Mateo now. And there's the strike. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. This one in the air right field. Judge under this one. Brings it in, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Got him swinging. Gassed it right by him. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Ground ball left side. Tosses to first, and Guerrero is set down. And now Johnny Bench. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
On the ground to the left, and it stays fair.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And now it's going to be Craig Biggio. Pulls that one foul. 0-2 now. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hayes tracks it down for the. Back now at Oriole Park. We head to the bottom of the second and into the box for Baltimore. Anthony Santander lifted in the air right field. Judge makes the grab, and there's one away. Here's Adley Rutschman. And that's in there for strike one. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Snuck the fastball by him. And now it's Austin Hayes. That to right. Judge makes the grab, and that's the inning. Top half of the third inning. Now Miguel Sano. The wind of the pitch. Outside. Rodriguez goes 6 feet 5 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Mullins going back on this one. Out of here. A soaring shot to center. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0. And here is Ellie De La Cruz. Strike one.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Fouled off to the right.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Number 13 digs in now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. What a stop. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Babe Ruth. 0-1. Ruth measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. And the pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
Whips it to Mountcastle. Welcome back. Here's Aaron Hicks. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And the batter now, Cedric Mullins. In there for strike one. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts. Now it's going to be Jordan Westburg. That's a strike. That clips the zone, and that is strike two. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at the ballpark, start of the fourth. Here's the left fielder, Mike Camrick. Here comes the pitch. Check swing. Now a look down to first. Did not go. In the air, out towards left center. And there's one away. Aaron Judge at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And Judge spoils that one. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Guerrero, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. And 1-2. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Slider. Back here in Baltimore, here's the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
You know, these Orioles just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Mateo batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Fouled off down the right side. The Orioles hitless so far in the game. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And he deals. And down on strikes he goes. And welcome back. Ready now for the fifth inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Johnny Bench. Rodriguez back to work. Comebacker to the mound. Sends it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. And now Craig Biggio. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Santander hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Here's Miguel Sano. He's already homered in this one. Back to the mound. Whips it to Mountcastle, and they go down fast. Back now at Oriole Park, Anthony Santander at the plate. And here it comes. Bounced up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And there's a ball.
1-1.
Going to count 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's out number 2. Hayes at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Next offering misses. And 1-1. Just missed. That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. The Orioles still looking for their first hit in this one. Bounce to the right side. Biggio sends it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Top of the 6th inning. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Elly De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. 0-1. De La Cruz, just 21 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. The 0-2. Bunted back towards the mound. On the run, sends it over to first. They get him, but it was pretty close. So digging in, number 13. That one pushed foul. Left-hand batter waits to the right side, and foul ball. kicks and deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Babe Ruth. He's 0 for 1. Slap the other way, foul.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
The 0-1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Oh, and 2 now. Hard hit, right side. He'll do it himself, and that's the 3rd. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Aaron Hicks. And that's in for a strike.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2. Next one is off the plate. The count now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Westberg stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that drops foul. Righty to the plate. Goes down looking. Welcome back. Digging in, Mike Cameron. The pitch. Hard hit down the line and left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
On the ground to third. Zips it to first. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field, and it's gone. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes deep, and they add a run. It's 3-0. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Jorge Lopez. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Bench at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. 1 for 2. Line drive, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. So man aboard. Craig Biggio getting ready to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1. Center field. Mullins settles under it. And that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Mateo now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is in for a strike. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball. And the righty deals. Got it by him for the K. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. Called strike right there. The Orioles yet to pick up a hit here. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground, out to short. Zips it across, and it's a 1-2. We go to the eighth. Now the third baseman, Miguel Sano. Lopez back to work. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Got him swinging. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 3. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And a foul ball.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles. But you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
Lopez makes the catch. Back here at the ballpark, and now Anthony Santander. That's in there, and that's strike one. Can't field it cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Still rolling to start the eighth, just 5 more outs to get.
Rutschman, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. In the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-1.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. And the right-hander deals. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Rutschman retired. And there's 2 away.
Man, he's getting really close to this thing right now. Only 4 outs left, but it's going to be tough to get.
Hayes lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. And now it's even up.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Right through there, got him. Brian Baker taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And a pitch. Ruth now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
And that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Santander drifts towards it. Makes the catch for the out. Man at first, it's Aaron Judge now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Baker measures 6 feet 6 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Ruth leads off first with 1 away. There comes an 0-2 to Judge. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Next to hit, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. Strike one. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Ruth around third. Throw cut off, now to the plate. In there, he scores. And it's 4-0. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Johnny Bench. In the air, out towards right center. Santander drifts towards it. Puts the squeeze on that one. Back here in Baltimore. So bottom of the 9th. Now here's Aaron Hicks. On the ground to first. Guerrero steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. And now 2 outs away from history.
Well, I hope he gets this done. I mean, this is the kind of feat that can define a career. Hard not to root for him at this point.
Strike 2.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
High fly ball out to center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now.
26 up and 26 down. 1 more out for a perfect game. This is awesome, Boog.
On the verge of baseball history here, and certainly one of the most dominating pitching performances we've seen. Everyone locked in right now. Swings and misses. And the count 2-1.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him. A perfect ending to a perfect game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his teammates and even he felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game, and it'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.
Trying to get millions, get a bigger high view so vivid. A couple cars, it could all chrome with it. You think materials make me sound silly? Like how are you so How are you so You say we don't need that money. You say we don't need that money. You say we don't need that money. You say we don't need that. When I get hot like the summer, when the AC on the light feel tunnel. You wanna cuddle when I think I might run up. I'm feeling lucky, so I might play the numbers. I'm on the come up, gotta get mine before the tech folk run up. I need a 10, 20, 50s, and 100s. Don't you think being rich sound fun? I wonder, how are you so How are you so You say we don't need that money. You say we don't need that money. You say we don't need that money. How are you so How are you so I ain't feeling away. I can't far from accepting defeat. Made it out with the blood on my face. We done shed every tear we can weep. Watch them wearing they heart on they sleeves. Don't even come out the fleas. Don't even pay no mind. Cause I'm dressing like this supreme. Nah, the end of the tears like culture the blueprint. No with the BS, I'm doing my best. They washed out, need to give it a rest. The tables turn while they try to confess. I'm still the same, needed my space. Be evil but look good in the face. They half-hazard but I'm keeping my pace. They half-hazard but I remember when I was 11 and watching my blood on the TV get spilled out. Now I got a little older, no love for the system, and I'm reaching back for the now. And it's really tough, I done grown on myself to the point I can see that they hate us. All these bought on the web with that woman and price, and they know they won't fade us. If you're not getting money, then shut the I don't wanna hear what you gotta say, cause that chance be the only option for like me, I can't make it no other way. I was sitting in class in the back with my thoughts consuming everything that's around me. When I'm snapping back into reality, still ain't changing, music still found me. Yeah. Tell myself I ain't feeling the way. I'ma thrive, it ain't up for debate. Already got enough food on my plate. Yeah, you can see all the sweat on my face. We been hungry from birth to the day. If you with the grind, gotta slave. Yeah, tell myself I ain't feeling the way. I'ma thrive, it ain't up for debate. Already got enough food on my plate. Yeah, you can see all the sweat on my face. We been hungry from birth to the day. With the grind, gotta skate.
No tiene seguro sexo. Sola es de Barcelona, pero está en Carola. Ella no es seguidora, ella es la ola. Nosotros tenemos la calle prendida. Salimos de noche, llegamos de día. Mi nene cerca de mí. En verdad nunca importó lo que nadie decía. Tú sabes que esta noche no fuimos al garete. Tú eres el más que le mete. Tú sabes que esta noche no fuimos al garete. Tú eres lo más que le mete. ¿Dónde la noche está pesada? Baby, sígueme, vámonos para allá. ¿Dónde que la noche está pesada? A mi gata le gustó y ahora está juqueada. Baja la ventana, pa' que el humo salga. Los espíritus malos se espantan. Todos los fines de semana, la luna me escolta de la oscuridad de la maldad. Nosotros tenemos la calle prendida. Salimos de noche, llegamos de día. Mi nene cerca de mí. En verdad nunca importó lo que nadie decía. La que pica spicy wasabi. Yo soy natural, wabi sabi. Ella es como Don, yo soy Dari. Este es un te paga tú a la Ferrari. Como tú y yo no hay iguales. Colmillos afilados de metales. Vampiros sonando ahora para siempre. Somos inmortales. Y tú sabes que esta noche no fuimos al garete. Tú eres el más que le mete. Tú sabes que esta noche no fuimos al garete. Tú eres lo más que le mete. ¿Dónde la noche está pesada? Yo con mi gato voy para allá. ¿Dónde la noche está pesada? Con mi gato ya estoy en